nínú yàrá. Ẹni tí wọ́n sì wá kọ́kọ́ pé òun nìyá Túndé. Pé ọmọ yìí ti kú o. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ ló ní kó máa announce anybody òun bọ̀. You see, tókù yẹn fi lè wọ́n lé for that long. Kì í ṣe Wùmí nìkan ló gbókù yẹn sí ilé. Even mo sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn to the extent pé àwọn tó ń jọ wọ́n ánú ilé yẹn wọ́n ò mọ̀ pé Mohbad ti kú sínú ilé. Wọ́n ò mọ̀ because wọ́n ò lọ check, wọ́n ò ṣílẹ̀kùn pé àárí kò tiẹ̀ jáde àgbóhùn ẹ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀. Wùmí dẹ̀ ṣojú mẹ́rún, ó ń lọ sàlẹ̀, ó ń lọ òkè, ó ń lọ sàlẹ̀, ó ń lọ òkè, ó lóun ṣe fried rice. So that ó máa lè push àwọn attention àwọn èèyàn lọ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn good thing tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé mo máa ń wo tán bá ti lọ sí kinní. Spending, ó sweat bí kí ló? Ó sweat bí àgbóléyá tó rọ̀bẹ tó fi ọ̀bẹ halẹ̀ níwájú ẹ̀. Spending lọ court bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Gbogbo àwọn tán rí, èmi ò débẹ̀ rí o, wọ́n náà máa ń bá fi towel lu omi lára ẹ̀ ní pé ara ẹ̀ á máa gbọ̀n wòrò báyìí. Now, nǹkan tí ó ṣe spending bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni pé nǹkan tó mọ̀ wọ́n ti ní kó má sọ kó má wá kú. Nǹkan tó wá mọ̀ yẹn tí ò bá sọ náà ló máa pa. So o gbúdọ̀ máa sweat bẹ́ẹ̀ títí dọjọ́ kú ẹ̀. Ìsídà kó sọ kó kú immediately pé mo ṣáà ti sọ. Or kó má sọ kó dẹ̀ kú kó tó kú ńkọ́. You will choose one. Nǹkan tó mọ̀ ó pọ̀ tẹ́mi gangan tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí mọ̀ pé ó mọ̀. Spending nǹkan tí ó mọ̀ tẹ́mi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí mọ̀ pé ó mọ̀. Ó pọ̀. Nǹkan tí spending tó sọ ní fún àwọn èèyàn kan táwọn náà sọ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tiwa. Spending ò lè gbé wa mọ́ra mọ́. Ó lè gbé wa mọ́ra mọ́. Tó o bá sọ Mohbad ló máa lù ẹ́ pa. Má worry. Oyin sweat ni. Ó sọ àṣírí máa tú. And that's the only question tí wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ tó bá fẹ́ yẹgi fún ẹ. Ó sọ spending àṣírí máa tú. Tó bá ti rí pé ó ń dé kọ́ọ̀tù yẹn báyìí gbogbo aṣọ ẹ á ti tutù pé àbáṣírí mi máa tú ń bì lẹ́ni. Àṣírí gbogbo yín ò ní bò. Àṣírí gbogbo yín ò ní bò. Spending mo tútù sọ. Spending gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó sọ fún prime boy àti ọ̀rọ̀ tó fa ìdí àgbọ̀ lẹ́nu prime boy mo dání ikú máa pa ẹ́. Spending tó gba àwọn tán ní kankan gbúdọ̀ ṣe ẹ́ nǹkan máa ṣe ẹ́ àfi tó bá sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ nípa ikú Mohbad. Gbogbo ìkà kọ́kọ́ yín tẹ́ ṣe nínú ilé Mohbad lọ́jọ́ tí Mohbad kú ẹ jèrè ẹ̀, ẹ máa jẹ èrè ẹ̀. Gbogbo ìkà tẹ́ ṣe fún Mohbad ẹ máa jèrè ẹ̀. Àwọn boys wọ̀nyí èèyàn gbúdọ̀ nínú wọn kó ló tún wọ̀ta kiri. Ó gbúdọ̀ nínú spending yẹn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad kí Mohbad wá máa sọ pé òun wá ọ̀tá kiri. Spending mi ì mọ orúkọ ẹ̀ gangan wọ́n má worry. Ẹ mọ̀ pé a máa tẹ̀yìn lọ́rùn tó báyìí. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ bá ti dé kákọ́s tẹ̀tí sọ́nsẹ̀ máa ní ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yóò máa lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad wọ́n máa ń sọ kí la máa ṣe. Ẹ lè yọnú ẹ̀ àṣírí gbogbo yín máa tú. Ẹ jẹ́ yìí Mike kẹ́lòmíì sọ̀rọ̀.
Thank you very much. Very sad. My baby boo. Baby boo me, please unmute it, my baby boo, very still lady. Are you there?
Yep. Now
I check if my other baby boo.
How are you now?
Hey, my baby boo is. Baby boo.
No, it's not your baby. It's not your baby boo. You will say your baby boo boo.
Baby boo. Boo me.
Yeah, you asked me a question, man. Good afternoon. You're asking of Ayobami Sodiq Fisayo, and that's spending.
His name is Fisayo.
Ayobami Sadiq. I think Fisayo is his middle name. I think. Last
Fisayo. Fisayo.
I think he bears Fisayo.
I think he knows that it's Fisayo. Oh, Feishara or
No, it's Fisayo. But I'll confirm. I think I'll go. But I know Ayobami Sadiq.
Ayobami Sadiq.
Then.
Oh, they need me.
And if he I don't know, maybe he knows the meaning of Sadiq. If he knows the meaning of Sadiq, then he won't be acting the way he's acting, and that is that. Based on the topic for today, when the Tomba died, and the what's her name? The Black Widow, CYW, to the coroner under oath that he died. Around they gave her a time frame, and they asked her what time frame. She said 3:30, and that means he had died. Based on our own story, he had died. In fact, they were already in the hospital. Based on their own story again, they were in the second hospital. Based on their own story, when they called Mr. Joseph Aloba. When Abosede called Mr. Joseph Aloba.
Yeah.
That means Mobile was dead. They've declared him brought in dead in both hospitals based on Perez's reports. They've told them he was dead. But while Baba was in Ikorodu, officially, based on our analysis and the fact that Abosede was saying that Ojo Monday, he said Ojo Monday is like 3 times or 4 times.
Can't hear you. What are you doing, Barrister?
Why? Slap your POA. I'm talking at the same time.
Even lie that has been still for them. All of them.
Barrister, we can't hear you.
What happened to your voice, baby?
Now,
baby boo, did you change your speaker? We can't hear you. Your voice is bouncing. Barrister Laide, I want to get to Barrister Laide. Is it okay? No, I don't think you can hear us. Barrister Laide.
Barrister, we can't hear you. Barrister, we can't hear you. Network. It's network.
Yeah. My baby boo.
Can you drop him so that he will come on?
Baby boo, let me drop him. Hey, baby boo, boy, they can drop him, but your man, I will invite him back. Baby, if you can hear us now, come back up. Your network. We're not hearing you at all, please. What's your hand? Sorry, fence. Tap.
Don't drop me.
Mabino. Baby boo, we dropped you. We're not hearing you at all. We're telling you cannot.
So I had to drop you. And I've been talking. I don't even know.
We were calling you. We're saying we can't hear you.
Are you serious? I didn't know.
Someone suggested that maybe we should drop you.
Okay,
I just said that's true. We drop you off, you'll be able to.
Oh, good. Okay.
We can hear you now.
Based on what I was saying, I don't know where you guys never heard me at
all. You said officially, Baba was still at Ikorodu the last.
Yes. That means 4 p.m. that they called Joe Bad. 1, he was already there by 3:30 p.m. 2, they've taken him to Kuwait. 3, brought in dead. 2 hospitals have declared him dead.
Wow.
Now, how would some people, I want to refer to some people, they always say, Baba knows something about the death of Mohbad. If Umo told the whole world that he died 3:30 p.m., autopsy, yeah. Do you want to say something? Yeah, so
no,
yeah, I mentioned that.
Lady.
Yeah.
Please, don't. Those people, we all know the reason why they're saying Baba. You know, and if you are talking about it, you will feel like we are believing them or we are trying to convince them.
No. We need to debunk.
Do you know what? do you know why I'm saying this? Do you know why I'm saying this? Because this people,
when you are debunking it, man, so for what then you won't retaliate, around a gateway, Johnny one.
Come on.
If they are bitter, they want to be underground, they want to be part of the legal team, they want to, and then come straight like your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Not you being a plumber, you want to be advising the people.
No, I'm not for your brother.
Plumber is a good job now.
No, but I would love to learn plumber in this country when you are abroad. It's a good job, but I'm just saying that a barber cannot do an IT job.
Of course, 100%.
You can't tell a lawyer how to run his job.
You cannot tell lady that to come and be a banking and finance student. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah,
that's what I'm not saying. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying.
No. I was trying even yesterday when he was trying to, when he was trying to do ordinary carpenter, when he was saying it, and people were saying, no, plumbing job is a good job, blah, blah. I say, yeah, but if you don't also talk it's a skill job. Carpentry is a skill job, and also is an artist, a musician as well. You can imagine someone being a carpenter, skill job. He used that carpentry job to build his own house. Also build a house. Also help his Baba's first lawyer, Fadile, to do some carpentry job in his own house as well. So Baba has achieved a lot even before Baba blew. So you begin to wonder when some clowns you say Baba is looking for money, looking for property. And let me go back to the 3:30 p.m. Narrative. And when you look at the Perez, thank God, the little thing I'm happy about this whole thing is Perez gave us a report or a statement about what happened. If not for that, we would have been, we won't know what we are going to say regarding if truly he was taken to an hospital or not. But Mama Mohbad also helped us when she was having series of interviews. And she said, Ọjọ́ Monday tó pè mí. At that point in time, when they were even going to go. Yes, she mentioned Monday. She mentioned Monday. And I don't know why people are not trying to defend or support the person in the house. If truly you want justice, CY's and what's it called? Mama on Instagram. Let us know that camera was in the house, not in the house. I'm not even concerned about that. But he said he died in the house. And we pleaded with the Nigerian police. In what you could see, the main investigation, the proper interrogation should be in the house. Mm-hmm. And they're not doing that. And we can't emphasize this enough, that something terrible happened in the house. And that is why even if you want to talk about what, even the nurse come, before the nurse came, something happened. You get? I know Mama was saying the nurse must come and talk. I agree 100%. She's going to give us closure, but not the entire closure of what we want. Because something terrible happened to Mohbad between 8:45 p.m., 8:45 a.m. on Monday and 1:15 p.m. Where is what was happening in Mohbad's life?
Well, if you go by Adura said he saw that there was a fight that Monday morning. Husband and wife had a fight. Exactly. And if you go again by it, he said one was the one that called out that they need a nurse. So if you imagine it, They were downstairs, Wunmi was upstairs, and maybe when it had happened, she screamed, nobody need a nurse, nobody need a doctor, something. Maybe that's when he rushed to the room to go and see what happened, and he made that statement like he saw there was a fight. I'm just trying to act according to their testimony.
Which is why,
and that's what people were able to say. He said anybody says they see Mohbad alive, anything after 9, anything after 12 is a liar. The same period of time, if you go by Prime Boy, sorry, I'm taking your time. Prime Boy said he chatted that he wants to come and pick his bag. She never replied until around
I want to point out that place 8:54 a.m. Between 8:54 a.m. and 1:16 p.m. on that Monday, a chat or a message was sent to this lady. What was happening in Mohbad's life? Because that is why I was so pained that this lady was not cross-examined that day. The still proceedings happened because I know definitely that chat. I want to believe primary lawyer will go there and ask me question on that day. What was happening in Mohbad's life? And she might tell her she might want to tell her a lie or something. But it's fair enough, fair on her own part that she will lie because we know she has been lying and they are covering so many things up. But something happened on that Monday. Even if that's same Tuesday, then why did you go to the internet, Instagram, and be saying they've killed the nigger? Writing all sort of nonsense on Instagram to lie to the public. And I understand where Mama Yeti was coming from when she was saying Naamali. And most of us we are attacking Naamali, even Sam Larry. And obviously that one will not escape the bullying. We saw a video of that. And she used the internet to dissuade the entire public to lie on what did not happen. But the entire process of the investigation was shoddy, and that was why Wunmi was able to lie to everyone. 3:30, she told the coroner 3:30. We did not know what she now. Sorry, she told the coroner 3:30. The Nigerian police said
she said 3 something. She said 3 something.
Yeah, 3 something. Now, thank you. The police now are not telling us on their way to the hospital local. Meanwhile, Nigerian police can't even cross-examine. I mean, as in a thorough interrogation on those 3 people in the car, which is OJ, Ajua, and Fawaz. Fawaz is Adiwes. Nothing was done on those guys. They were my own suspect when the thing just happened. Now, these guys are not my boy.
Yeah.
These 3 guys, I didn't even know who was Ajua at that point in time. I didn't even know that was Ajua. Not until we do analysis. I never knew that was Ajua. I said these 3 guys must be apprehended, no matter what.
Because even the video when Adura turned his head, everybody was like, why would he turn? The way the guy was acting, and they were laughing, smiling. One of them wanted to smile, and camera was cut off, like they were faking cry.
Yeah, and these are the things that people are not really looking into. Because Adua, for me, that's what happened. When have you seen that video when this guy came, that senator?
Yeah.
Check Adua's body language. Or let me check. Look at his face. The way he was doing that day. Guilty wala when pa. Atokidele.
Yeah.
Guilty wala when pa. But I want you cool. You come fokiri. That Dausha guy, they just going up and down. They know what they've done and they've lied. And that is why Ayobami Sadiq, aka Spending, he needs to come and say the strong truth. As far as I'm concerned, he lied. I posted it on my page. Absolutely shocking that he was telling the whole world he wanted just for his dear friend. But he's not saying the truth. He's not saying the truth. Something terrible happened to Mohbad on Monday. Something happened to Mohbad on Monday. And they need to come out and say it. Mohbad died on Monday. You guys told us he died before you took him to the hospital. Where is the nurse? I heard Nigerian police said the nurse came to come and buy him. That it was Spending that bought a nurse to come and buy Mohbad.
They call like primary suspect. Primary suspect has not even been to the inquest to be questioned. Primary.
People are not. We're not. No eyebrow at all on this. You say eyebrow at all.
You don't even hear the woman and her team scream for the nurse.
Nurse.
That's what you see. There's a lot between them.
They don't not scream for the nurse. We've seen. I used to see something that we are the only one that have called out everybody.
Yes.
On injustice. When I mean everybody, even starting with Obama, there's many people that are for Obama right now that they called him out as far back as in September. called normally out Sam Larry, the nurse, spending, prime boy, Mama Mubad, Lantern, everyone in the house. We have analyzed every one of them. We've called them out. One point down, say, okay, you more compile. Okay, no funny chance. Let's chill on this person. Okay, let's focus on these people. We are the only people that have done this. These guys, they've never said anything about CY at all, like we are doing right now. They've never said anything about spending, crying, boy. As far as I'm concerned, even the nurse, they're not even calling for the nurse to come. To the extent that one clown in Dublin was saying, to some way, and Sanchiti doesn't have the right to question a nurse that is he a doctor. And these are the people some people are listening to. Why would I want to listen to such person? Because they don't know that did not seem to be cross-examining. Or my twist to get doctor collect cross-examining. Doctor can just be sitting and say, that's all. Still, you listen, but anybody can ask those questions. This is where I'm going to ask me so under oath. Doctor might not be able to talk about that. So these people need to come. They need to, of course, because maybe when we go to the high court, I think that's crossed on that. But again, the nurse must come. Without the nurse coming, Sam Larry and Amari, they will come. They will say their own thing. But that nurse is very, very important. I was going to pin on that.
The nurses need to have even been interrogated since last year. Now she be supposed to be first person because they said she's a primary suspect. How come a primary suspect is not interviewed? Has not been questioned?
How come the primary suspect was not even brought to the coroner first?
Yes, she should be the first. If she's indeed the fire.
How can we bring Papa Mohbad to the inquest? To do what? Was he in the house when he died? That was a shambolic shoddy investigation I've never seen in my life before. I've never seen that nonsense in my life.
Carrying everybody that were not present. Naira Marley. The others to become.
You're not intervening. Oh God, look at me.
And your primary suspect is not.
She's going around selling dildo on the internet. If care is not taking, go see her for 30 December. If we do the same club, oh no. And if I see her, I go long. 30 December. If we see her, let's be on the lookout. Only my eye, keep my eye. Then it will not be down.
Blood segment must chop.
See, babe, also how you doing now? I did that the cell. Okay, so I just didn't like that. But it's sad that the primary suspect is not being, he has not been cross-examined, and the police are not really doing the right thing on our own part. We're looking for her address there, and I think they went to the house, the mom's house. She's no longer there. But it is what it is. We will continue to talk about this until knows that she must come to the inquest and talk. But sadly, and the inquest has been put on hold. We don't know when she will come. I'm doing a question on this topic, but the best we can do, we'll wait for the judgment next week, 14th, and let's see what will happen. If we can get at least one or two inquests before next year. Thank you so much, Naimuli. Again, me stated clearly that Mohbad died around 3:30. So that Papa Mohbad knows what killed Mohbad, we will be just saying that. Because it was a person that called Joseph Aloba that also at hospital. And at that time, 4 p.m. was when she called. That means the two Mohbad or Toshiku. Thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you. Sorry, before someone else is here, I was thinking, could it be that definitely she's aware of that Monday? Yeah, Mohbad knows that one. Yeah, Adura knows that. Darusha was saying, oh, around 11 something a.m., the nurse treated, and if we go by the news, around that period, Mohbad was already announced there that they rushed him to one hospital in the morning, blah, 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 blah. I'm just thinking, right? So in the morning, they looked at it that, okay, let them carry him there to act like, oh, nurse just treated, so that they'll hear, oh, bye, 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 bye. But their plan, it seems people now look at it that if they check it, they'll be able to refer to it that yesterday got bye bye Lushele. Let's not let it be announced yet. Don't push it out here. Let's push it till later. And that's why they went again to Perez in order to act it like, oh, this guy just came in, Ediagbelosi Perez. I'm just thinking. Along the line, Yadura had to leave them on Monday. When she went there, she might have gone there. I'm just saying, allegedly, it's possible. She said, Lara Monday, there's not how you hear you will not rush to that place. You will rush maybe later in the evening or whatever. I'm just saying, allegedly, it's possible. And she now went and made the call. Oh, she had to leave the island to go start like, oh, I'm coming from Ikorodu to do that skit. And while they were going together, because even according to Baba's testimony, then he said, Yadura and somebody rushed to do their own boats. They were acting all like, Mushengbo. I'm just saying, allegedly, it's possible. Then they now had to make it like, Ejasari Belosi another hospital around 4. So that period, they will tell Baba, oh yeah, my boy, what Bawani hospital by. Allegedly, I'm just saying, it could be that. And when Baba was on his way, you understand? They would just want to push it like, he wasn't feeling fine. Okay, see, turn back, blah, 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 blah. And people started giving information because, to be honest and frank, every one of them said from 3, right, was when Mohbad, they started witnessing at 3:30, Mohbad died. 3:30, they went to one other hospital, this one, they went to another hospital. I'm just trying to add and think into Darusha's testimony. You understand? And Darusha, no matter what, still confirmed it was later in the evening they still told Baba. Every one of them still confirmed that it was in the evening of Tuesday that they told Baba Mohbad. So every other people were in the script from Monday. And that is why they are all trying to twist their mouth. Yadura can go to court and swear before the judge to say, it was Tuesday. After answering 3 different videos, interview, because she cannot forget the memory of the actual thing that happened. And that's why during her first interview, she was saying, La Road Monday, I am here, I'm Mohbad's mother, Keneko, on that Monday, Keneko. She talked about Monday in 3 different places. When somebody tells you something, such an action thing, you don't forget easily. And that's why she kept mentioning Monday in her interviews. And when she's talking, she'll quickly twist it again. So Naira Marley, she will try to put Naira Marley. I'm just thinking, I feel she was in the know. If you listen to Fola Shade, her sister, when she was saying after that interview that people bashed this guy, Darusha, she said, Otiloso Otoe, Lale Monday, see a rock, Timo Badi Tiku. Lale Monday, Timo Badi Kuye. Be Monday, be Laro Tuesday morning. She confirmed it in a recording while she was talking. And she said, her brother rushed there. So, if you look at it, Baba was not in the know. Nobody told him. But all of them were already planning on how to save themselves, how to write the scripts. And it could be that there was someone in their midst assuring them that Emma worry. And he said he was selling. And that was the person who wrote the script. Whoever the person is, the Lord will visit you.
Clap for Yabojo.
I don't know if it is her. I'm not mentioning names. I'm saying.
Clap for Yabojo.
I'm not clapping for her. I'm not clapping. I'm just saying, whoever it is, the Lord will visit you like Melaijino. Konipe. It will never be far. It is near you like this. And you will open your door. You will entertain that guest. The spiritual guest will visit you. Lagbaro long. Except God is not God. Except God is not God. You will be visited and you will entertain that visitor. Nítorí pé ó máa hard àti lé visitor yẹn lọ. Ẹni yẹn máa wá gbé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ ikú o. Ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ àìsàn. Ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ àṣírí o. But you will be visited. You will be visited because the truth will surely come out. The truth will definitely come out. It could be Mohbad. It could end wọ́n ṣàmà kì í ṣá ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa gba àlejò yẹn báyìí ẹ̀ ní mọ̀ pé àlejò tẹ sign on September 9th. On that day, the day you signed it, that was when you signed it. The time is coming. They are going to honor you. So I did not mention, I don't know who, but whoever is giving you all these scripts could be anybody. It could be anybody in that house that is planning that. Don't you think we should do it this way? So I just feel there's a lot about this thing. I'm just assuming, could it be? Could it be? Could it be? If you work with this timing, and that's why even these people, they released their press release saying around 4:30, you know, they said Mohbad was brought in already, legal motives had set in. Could it be? So if you are the script writer, you do, no, sorrow. Try and go and debunk it. Try and go and do this. If you all remember then, people are now trying to say, no, Mohbad cannot buy now, Mohbad, they wait for press release. Around afternoon, these boys, they now shoot through their video out to shoot skits. Mohbad is there, in order to reframe it around that time. Then they did, even the one had started writing from during that timing. During the timing, you know, she gave her own skits. Then the press release from Mohbad's page came around 7:30, around 6-7, yes. In order to make it like, oh, we are breaking it now. This person died at this period of time. You guys are writing a very good script, and God will bless you. And it could be a guest of blessing. Blessings. I pray that it will be blessings. Because I wish for any whatever you wish for your person, so shall it be upon you. Amen. Amen and amen. Please, Senator Ish. Okay. Lagata, do you want to say something, or I should play your stuff?
Oh yeah.
No, let's finish on this Mohbad one now, so that we don't, your own only lost or Kaloma Faja, Kaloma Bofa. How does that guy say Kaloma Faja? Senator Ish, you have something to say about what we are discussing on justice for Mohbad before we go to Nagata's recording?
Jai. Well,
Elia.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. In the world of sales and marketing and commerce and e-commerce, though most people don't like it, but today is another, what they call it, in code Black Friday, where you can go and buy something at a cheaper price.
Oh, yeah.
So it's November. It runs in November on most sites. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Nothing much to say, but I appreciate the fact that you are reminding us of everything, at least line by line, on different platforms. I think maybe 8070 was on analysis on some voice note yesterday. Mr. Gracie was asking of the successes or the accomplishment of the legal team. And here we are also reminding ourselves. Mami Mopoch, I see you. Greetings to everybody in the panel. And Mami Motunde and every other person. Okay. And every other person in the comment section. Thank you so much. Without wasting too much of your time, like you said, Mohbad. I have said this from the beginning. Mohbad was in that house when every single thing happened. She might not be in that house at that moment when the boy was off. Number one, let me start. Number one, she didn't go to church. That's number one. Number 2, she did not dream any dream. At all. She didn't dream any dream. So all those ones are just to paint her and to make her look like a responsible mother. Now, she was in that house immediately after Mo died. Then she was transported back to Ikorodu. At the first instance, Baba was not supposed to know about the whole thing. Because her body no touch ground, she called Baba. Or let me say, based on the first script that they wrote, she called Baba. After she called Baba, I think she later called them Motisofun Baba. They told her she shouldn't have told Baba. That was the reason why when Baba told her, meet me at a particular junction, when she got to that junction, she turned her eye away from where she was supposed to meet Baba, and the bike was going. Mind you, Baba said they got to the boats, they got to the shore first, or the river bank now, first before him. If not that he was in a hurry, he saw them. If not that God allowed him to see them, they would have gone far. Because if they actually needed Baba to be in that place, when they got to that junction, even though they forgot, when they got to the river bank, they will call him and say, Amati, we forgot to know do. But they refused to call him because Baba was not supposed to be in the picture. Now, Baba got there. Baba, he said, based on his own explanation, that what's her name now? Blessing called him some couple of seconds before he got to the Disney and told him, but he kept it to himself, looking at what they wanted to do. Now, when they were going again, because they know that Baba was not supposed to be with them, they were calling Abosede. Now, mind you, on Monday, Abosede knew everything that happened, though. I'm not talking about Tuesday now. On Monday, they took Abosede back to Ikorodu. On Tuesday was when they called Baba. Now, fast forward, they were calling Abosede. Now, it got to a time that when the call became too much, Baba collected the phone from her. Thinking they were still speaking with Abosede, they continued to talk. And when Baba collected the phone, that was when they said, Baba, you did here, Ewambe. Epada sile. Alright, yeah. Okay, now, number 1. How did Abosede get to know that Mohbad was sick? So they could inform Abosede that Mohbad was sick, and they could not call the father that Mohbad was sick. Because Nasi finish, they already saw the man finish. They already see the man finish. Anyone? The man no get wahala, no get this thing. So many things. Tí wọ́n máa fi lọ man yẹn, tí man yẹn máa ti mú mọ́ra pé ilé ayé náà ni mélòó láyé yìí. So many things ni wọ́n máa fi wọ́n ti fi lọ before. Baba Mohbad na like person like Itu Baba Itani. They no go try am with am. You understand? So now they told him, go back home. Go back home. He thought within himself. And don't forget, Blessing already gave him an hint of what happened. You understand? On a good day, because they have seen the man finish. That's the reason why they won't feel locked with Baba Emapada Lole. They have seen him finish. He Baba.
Lied.
They lied. They don't see the man finish now. I see finish. They don't know what the man fit do and what the man no fit do. I don't know if they tell and say they go back house, the man fit they go back house say, but I go to you and let you know. But the man already had an idea, a hint of what happened. That's why he insisted that he must go to that place. So Abosede was already in the picture. Lolo, I see you. Abosede is already in the picture of what happened. All those Kini, that's when you gave the analysis and you said the first narration most of the time is always the right narration, or the first confession most of the time is always the right. That's the reason why when she was giving her own narration, she could not get Monday out of her mouth.
Yes.
She couldn't get that Monday out of her mouth. That's number one. Number two, even Prime Boy said it. The message is something. She replied one something. See, the evidence, you said something some couple of hours ago. You said the issue of this Bill Cosby. Because she can all this spam Lara Kini now.
Yeah.
I tell you, nobody said they insist spam on this thing now. But it was the confession of the words of mouth alone. Now, there are inconsistencies in their testimony. Is the reason why we are going to get this justice.
Yes.
That's the reason why when Darusha gave his testimony, Omo fuck up. The next thing he did is he went to Instagram. He started talking. He knew he messed up.
He knew
he messed up. So there was no other place for him to go other than to come to the public again, trying to paint another picture to the general public. But then the more he tried, the truth is, now let me say this here. In Kwantoba Sheninu bedroom, that is what is kept in the secret. Now, what do you do for inside your bedroom or inside your toilet or inside your house? Only you. Now, the only thing will be secret to be that. Anything we don't become 2 people, 3 people is no longer a secret.
Okay.
If not because our police are not doing the right investigation, go to the street of Lekki. You will hear the true story in the street of Lekki. Not in the house, so I'm not saying in the house. On the street of Lekki, because anything we don't involve 1, 2, 3 person, no be secret again. It just takes a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before everything explodes. It just takes a matter of time. So just like Barrister Lady said, to those people that are saying, Baba no waiting killing son, was it in the house? That's number one. Number two, some people are saying, Baba should do the right thing. Baba should do the right thing. Baba should do the right thing. Hello? So do you mean that everything that the man has been doing, he has been doing the wrong thing? That's number one. The public. Now, are you saying those that are working with Baba, they are not brilliant enough, that the brilliancy of the public supersedes their own? Now, a little bit. Let's come back home a little bit. Let's look at, for some couple of weeks now, some couple of days, the same public that, some people presented to us is the same public that cannot even, how do I put it, that cannot even raise their own children very well. Those set of people that cannot raise their children now wants to come and be raising other people's children. The set of public that cannot keep secrets wants to come and be ruling over justice for Mohbad, saying Baba Mohbad does not want justice. Ew. Person way buy iPhone 16. Person way buy iPhone 16. He save his salary from January to December. Use and buy iPhone 16. This iPhone 16 lost the second day. You can't talk say the person no go feel the pain. Now you where they take your salary chop every day. You can't feel the pain of that person. How possible now? Okay. Person when never born, they tell another person we don't raise like 4 children how to raise the 5th child. I will say that again. Yeah. I will say that again. Someone who is here to give birth to 1 child wants to instruct a parent who has raised 4 children and is about to start raising the 5th children. I mean the 5th one. So one who has not given birth is now the teacher to a mother who has raised 4 children already.
Don't be juju be that.
Don't be juju be that. That's the reason why most of the time when we say, I know what you feel, I know what you are going through. Let me tell you, I used to have a boy who works for me. He was rearing chicken. So it got to the time of Easter, he gave me 1 chicken. So I didn't, kill that chicken at that time. I started raising the chicken because, it was not mature for me. So I started raising the chicken. As much as I don't like the trouble of that chicken because it just goes around and shits around, messes up the place, the very day they wanted to kill that chicken, I promise you, I lie not, the Spirit of God bear me witness. I felt like crying. I felt like crying with him, as in when I needed to tell them to take the chicken out to go and kill it somewhere else.
Hope you didn't eat it too.
No, fine, I ate it now. You understand? I ate it, but I now looked at myself and I said, oh boy, you're a strong guy now. Despite the fact that I don't like the stress of the chicken, I still felt like this is a life that was taken. It's a chicken life anyway, but it's a life that was taken. It's just like me and that chicken, we have become friends. Because if I sit down, the chicken will run to come and meet me. That is chicken. Talk less of human being. Do you think if I have the opportunity for me to go and buy maybe another meat or turkey, I will spare the life of that chicken, but at the end of the day, we'll still chop them anyway. But then, and somebody
Fish talk, make I help you sing. If I fadi hodenu. Oh
my God. But then, somebody will now wake up one day, and someone that cannot instruct his own child at home, someone that cannot command his own child at home, someone that cannot tell his son or his daughter, sit down here, and the son will sit down. Someone that cannot even talk to his own younger brother or younger sister at home, that and the younger sister or brother will say, okay, ma, okay, sir. Now wants to come to social media and say, Joseph Aloba Oluwabamiwo, you are just 56 years old. You are not looking for justice. How on God's own earth is that possible? How on God's own earth is that even possible? Okay, now, if Joseph Oluwabamiwo Aloba is not looking for justice, I have a suggestion for you. Why not go to Wumi or Wumi's camp that is looking for justice and be part of them? Abi? It is either a yes or no. So if Baba Mohbad is a no for you, then go and meet Wumi now. At least, if you ask Wumi, Wumi will say she's looking for justice, right? Mm-hmm. Good. Now, since you have concluded that Joseph is not looking for justice, I suggest you go and meet Wumi and teach her how to get the justice. And tell her that this is what Joseph refused to do. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
At least if you ask all them Temi and all them Abati, they will say she's looking for justice. Hey, now go and meet her now. Be part of her camp.
After already mingling, after their camp has been visiting their page, what are they doing?
So they should boldly declare. They should boldly declare it. Abi? So now go and meet them and say, okay, I'm not even for Joseph Aloba again. No. Now, because Wunmi is seeking more of justice, now I am now with her. It makes more sense like that. It makes more sense like that. Because if you go to them, tell me and all this thing, and you tell them, they will tell you, Wunmi is looking for justice in her own, this thing. So say it boldly. When I want to talk about, the people that we are seeking, we talk boldly. We mention Joseph Aloba's name boldly. That's the reason why I said, in my own opinion, there is nothing like a semi-anti-justice.
Mm-hmm.
And there is nothing like Joseph Baba Mohbad's anti-justice. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like semi-anti-justice. No. It's either you are for justice or you are against the justice. And if you are not supporting the father in all the ways that he is using to pursue this justice, then you are on the other side. So don't make it look as though it's by fire, by force. It's not by fire, it's not by force. And I used to say, if each talk decides today that he's not doing justice for Mohbad, God is going to replace him. That is the simple truth that people should know. So for Mohbad, she knew what happened already. She's already in the picture. The voice note that was played by Lady Bukky Jesse, is an indication that she already knew what happened. She already knows about the child. She already knows about... See, all these things we know. We know them already. She knew all of these things. We know that she knew. We know that Mrs. K knew. We know that every one of them, they knew what happened. They knew what happened to because if she didn't know what happened, why was she kneeling down for her son, Adura, saying something like Pamisilema, Pamisita?
Yeah.
Why was she kneeling down for her? For him. Why? But then at the end of the day, but this justice, you dreamt about it. You all have seen, most of you have seen Mohbad in your dream. I used to say it, most of you you've had him talking to you in your dream. You felt his presence. And those that have seen Mohbad in their dream, I've not seen Mohbad in my dream. I have his frame in my house. I've not seen him.
I'm not seeing him now.
You understand? But then...
Sorry, I said
I've not seen him in my dream, but I saw him in my own trance.
Thank you.
When I was not sleeping, and it was like Ologunimi, he dressed in the black and red. I was pacing. I was really hungry in my room. So I saw him. It was not a dream because I'm not sleeping. I saw it clearly. So that is not a lie.
No, that's for people like Mommy, Lone Ranger, and others who have seen Mo.
Let me cheer you guys.
For people who have had one or two encounters with Mohbad, now are they the one now that will now say Mohbad is not going to get justice? It's not possible. Even me, we never see him for a dream. He no enter my mouth to talk. Say, in fact, my mouth no go by no me. He no contain my mouth. Go by no me. He no contain my mouth. He no contain my mouth to say Mohbad no go get or no fit get justice. So at this junction, I'm just gonna mute my mic. Cherry, wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣòṣì ó lè máa ṣòṣì yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń hùwà kíkà ó lè máa hùwà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe rádaràda lè máa ṣe rádaràda yín. It might cause distraction here and there, up and down. It's none of our business, oh. We came here for, and it's justice that we are going to get. Could you bello?
Yes,
thank you to everybody. Thank you to all the gifters. I really appreciate it.
Hold on 1 minute. Each talk. This morning.
Yes. Your mommy, you look good, sorry, mute, ma.
Ìjọba kàtà lọ. Mo náà ní sọ̀rọ̀ mo ti sọ
pé ready àti sọ̀rọ̀ ni ó dà ipò ti kọjá aráàlú làgàtà.
Làgàtà ó ti kọjá aráàlú ẹ o. So àárọ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ sáré sàn kankan mo ní àárọ̀ yìí nínú ọkàn mi there's one small light and the light was telling me something. The light said the way you see Barrister Shitu, I said it here this morning. That you already know what happened to Mohbad. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I received in my heart. And that light, that tiny light, is becoming more brighter every day. So to me, I don't know when, but we are going to get justice. I stand that day, that justice, hey, we are getting it. Who want to talk? No be Lagata this time around. May we mute Lagata for today.
Oh, Mommy Lone Ranger, why are you being like that? Anyway, namely, I'm not going to pay relevance to that stupid from those people. Obviously, I'm not going to keep that.
Hold on, let me clear it first. I was on FYP when I heard there was like evidence, so I got to find out the other person was on the life of these other people. So I was wondering what evidence. So I said, let me screen record. And I heard about, Mohbad died in the house, blah, blah, they were alleging her. But the truth is this, the lady in question, the Temi lady, cleared that she doesn't talk to you and she had to go there to debunk them with their narrative, saying they have evidence. Abigail said she had evidence against you and Temi. And she said, give us the evidence. And I was even still analyzing that. If indeed she has an evidence, somebody comes, I think you should throw it to the person's face and not ask the person to give you 5 lions. That's a hungry behavior. I'm not shading anyone, but that is a very terrible and myopic and low self. And, So Temi had to go clear herself. But the thing is, she cleared it and cleared the fact that you have nothing to do with her. So I would that's it. But the other one, I would just advise you to talk. That one.
Yeah, thank you very much, Namely. At the end of the day, it's still the same one person that is doing this game, and it's still the ghost. Like I said earlier, he would never back up. He told me himself. If people, I didn't have enough time to analyze this guy as a person, But I am glad that at least the real truth fighters for justice for Mohbad are at alert, and there's no more chance for error or mistake. At the end of the day, this guy, you understand, he's still the one going around, trying to still bring all these distractions and confusion. But I don't want to pay attention to that because I have never ever spoken to Temi or have any. In fact, the first time this justice started to get hot, that was the first person that was putting all those lies and saying all sort of bad things and all of that, which is fine. So I've never been involved with her or anything like that. You understand? So I'm not going to pay relevance to that.
Yeah, she said that Temi said that you and her are like fire and water. And even the advocate said it was peers around August that gave her that evidence. So, like you said, allegedly you are correct. The recording is there. Advocate said that.
What you are saying.
And she cleared it. So, and you are clearing it as well.
What you are saying. Why would some people have evidence of other things? You will post it, and some other evidence you want to collect 5 lions. It doesn't make sense now. Make it make sense, But one thing What I always say is that in this justice for Mohbad, whatever you do in it, you will reap. Just be honest and straightforward. No matter, even though they lie on you, they will never bring out any evidence to back up their shit. But we have evidence to back up their own shit, their own madness that they are doing. And it's becoming, they will say that
if they bring their evidence and you are on a live with Temi, do you know why what I look at when people are giving me evidence or people are talking to me is the situation around that evidence. I don't look at what you are telling me. Do you know why? Because they know that this person made mistake initially and do this. And when this person is trying, that same person is trying to correct that mistake and live up to standard, you are now showing me. You know, there's me. When people are talking, I just want to listen and then look around and say, why is this person telling me this at this time? Then when I see the situation around, if you warrant that thing, it's like one day, I went on one platform. I was under that platform. It's a MFM. And I was there. This woman was there. He said evidence on Lagata collecting 50% from Yomi Fabiyi. I just request and I went there. I said, if you don't play that evidence, yes. You know, because it's so easy. You say you have evidence. You are telling MFM. And now tell MFM that please tell him play that evidence. I am here. He said, MFM don't mind that those people. Those are Lagata dogs. I say, I'm not a man though. I'm a woman. So someone was there. I said, Mommy Lorraine, and Mommy Goslov. Then I said, don't worry. I said, no. Let us iron it out. This is how you were on one platform. And you were talking of Arista then. And I come and ask you, if we ask you all these things, can you see if Alpha is there? Now play this evidence of Lagata that you see is collecting 50% from your family. And then MSM say, share the lies if you know. Madam, share the lies. I say, I'm not here to go and bring Lagata. I am here to see what piece you want to show you. If piece cannot show you anything this night, then there's no evidence anyway. Let's forget.
Was it Pizu that said it, man?
It's well, Sha.
Yes.
Let's continue with what we are discussing. It's well.
So what I'm saying to you is that the situation behind it, that person we need to look at, not what they are saying. All right.
Yeah. It's same Pizu that they will come and ask you for. They will come and ask you for money. I think somebody gave a submission on when people refuse to benefit something from you. And they will end up going, when the justice started, I'm not going to cap on it too much. I don't want to talk about it as well. But Mommy Leonard just mentioned it. Everybody goes to everybody's platform.
Don't talk about it. I just cite it as an example.
Okay, ma. That is fine. I'm going to do my analysis from Baba Mohbad today. Like I always say that everybody, we join this justice one way or the other. Me, having to understand that Baba raised Mohbad and he simply is on his own from certain age, and this man, we know so many carpenters in Nigeria, in Lagos, in everywhere, that they are struggling, trying to make ends meet and always trying to, give themselves to look after their family. And Baba came out to explain himself, how he has been raising up the 3 children at the time when they were young, how they and Mohbad have said similar things before he died. Mohbad said he learned how to sing from the father. There was an interview, he was on the bed, they were asking him, so where do you get your talent, this motivation from to sing? And he said, my dad, and when Mohbad started to come out in the line, he actually won he won a challenge online on Instagram, whereby the money that was given to him, he brought the money home, daddy, to show the kind of soul, spirit that boy has in him, and the upbringing as well. We should not forget that. There's a lot of children that will grow up and they will never even look back to see what.
Sorry, dear, please. Sorry to interject you. Please, kindly help us tap. I beg you, please. Thank you very much.
Let's take the likes to 100K. Come on, guys. You know, so.
All right, please go ahead. Thank you.
Mohbad actually, after he got the money, he didn't even tell his father that he had a challenge, he won the challenge. He just, he took the money for his age in that country. I know children that will go and steal 300,000, 200,000. They will go and use it to smoke Colorados. They will go and, do whatever they want to do with it. But this boy, this guy, took the money to the dad. Daddy, I got involved in one challenge, and I was given this amount of money. Daddy, take, buy TV. What do we do with this rest of the money? And the father said, no, I'm not taking this money from you. Where did you see this money from? Monday to Sunday, we will carry Kolo, waka up and down. We don't even make this amount of money. That's to show the type of father that Baba Aloba is. Me, I pay attention to so many things surrounding this justice for Mohbad. You understand? Only pay taba to omo wa, o ma fun wa ni simi. To omo re, ko le fun e ni simi. He could have used that money to go and flenjo with Prime Boy, to go and carry Olosho, or go and drink or keep it somewhere under the mattress and be taking it 1,000, 200 today, 500 tomorrow, and not even let the father knows. And as a wonderful father that Baba Mohbad is, he said, my son, we will buy a piano to a church so that God can always protect you and guide you and answer your prayers. Every time they are using that piano in the church God will remember you. The church will remember you. They will pray for you. And you can even make use of it. He said, Daddy, that is fine. But I want you to buy TV. I want you to change this TV in the living room. At least. Maybe for when Prime Boy and other of his friends, when they come to the house. And that's exactly what the man did. He bought the piano. The church was making use of the piano. Could it be that it was that piano from the money Mohbad made from the challenge that God has blessed this boy so much that I will take you out of the trenches from Berigbe to Lekki? If Baba Mohbad has not trained this boy not to have ojukokoro or not to have anger with bad boys in Berigbe, in Ikorodu, apology to all Ikorodu people, Ikorodu Oga, Omelugumede. Ikorodu is one of the worst areas in Nigeria. But they still call them Ikorodu Oga because most of the people there are not living things. From that trenches, from that place, a king was raised. Baba Tomoye only better understanding. Baba mi o mo npa e. First thing I need to do, I need to take the money to my dad. Eba n pàtẹ́wọ́ fún Mohbad lọ́rùn ẹjọ́. Ẹni Imoli. Ebi clap for Mohbad. Such a wonderful son. Oh, he now made it. He went straight to Lekki. His journey started. He now to bring people around him. He helped people around him. Now she doesn't listen that, please. He helped people around him. Always welcoming them home. You know, it reminds me of certain artists that I know. People around him, everybody, have you eaten? It was everything they said about him. He's a wonderful guy. That's too because he had a good upbringing by his father. He had a good home training by the father. He has the fear of God in him. Mohbad saw a boy. He's a midget on Lekki Traffic Road. He observed him twice anytime he goes out. And he helped that guy. He brought him to the house. Anyone that remembers this narrative, when the person told me, and I came out to say it, from that moment, them Temi platform, Bolly B, decided posting me, doing my rubbish, because it was the truth to confirm there was a camera in that house. And this boy was being maltreated by the Black Widow. And they were looking for him in that house. I don't know if anybody remember this narrative. And they were looking for him. And then he has to check the camera to trace his last step. The boy was hiding in the laundry room. And that was the truth. And they found him. How can you now tell us there is no camera in the house? Mohbad that was scared that Sam Larry and likes of other people are after his life. In the whole of his area, there's camera in the house. 170 million got house. House. You are not saying there's no camera there. That is wrong. But again, Mohbad, your journey in Mohbad's life, from the beginning to the end, he said somebody told you that this boy, you should pay attention to him. He will be a great boy. He will be this, he will be that. And you walk away. You walk away from his life, forgetting the fact that you have been given a message about Mohbad. After Mohbad moved to Lekki, after he got the house, he had a complaint from his father and his friends in Berigbe that your brother, Adura, is going everywhere, scattering, fight today, fight tomorrow, snatch this, snatch that, bottle left and right. He said, Daddy, don't worry. I will come and take Adura. And I will change his life. Adura, Mohbad came to Ikorodu. He didn't even alert you. You were not aware. He came as usual. He didn't even take a bag out of that house. Adura, he took you straight to Lekki. He sat you down and asked you, Adura, what do you want to do? And you said that you want to be a DJ. That was your first response to Mohbad. You said you want to be a DJ. He bought you all the DJ instruments. The same DJ instrument he bought you is the one DJ Bami is using now because you were so useless that you could not even. You wake up morning and night, follow him out to the show. I'm Mohbad's brother. Make yourself useless. When he found out that you were not interested in that what you said you wanted to do, he handed over to DJ Bami the laptop and the DJ equipment. What more can a brother do for a brother? What more can a blood do for a blood? Every single day, he tries to make you better. He tries to make you feel comfortable. And he was in the house when he died. And you could not come out to say what actually killed Mohbad. Mohbad died on Monday. Yeah, Mohbad, he was in the house on that Monday. He knew. He now traveled to Ikorodu to go and meet Yatunde. Let's go, Baba Mohbad. Part of the script. You guys only had 24 hours to plan your script. That is why it doesn't make sense to us, because he didn't have enough time to put all those scripts in action. We thank God that the kind of brain you have here, Adura, is not like Neimoli. I be like of other people writing for justice for Mohbad. Because we will have go through the script given to us and action it properly. Action! You go just start. But Mama, you are deluded. You don't even understand what you are doing. You have 24 hours. You could not comply. You could not cope. That is why all those lapses were there. But you know what? Like I always say, that this case is a case study. Bí Ọlọ́run ti fẹ́ kí ní àjò yẹn rí lélẹ̀, mo ti sọ láìmọye ìgbà. But go and write it down. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ fi ìdílé Alọ́ba. Ó fẹ́ fi ṣe something that we will never forget. Àwọn ọmọ àdìrandíran ọmọ a máa pìtàn yín fún wọn. Rántí 2023-24 làkàtà àwọn Fárúkọ ẹ̀yà lórí kéèsì kan Mohbad. Ìṣọ́kì kan lápẹ́pẹ́ master yẹ̀yìn mọ́lì kan pé ní ẹ̀yìn mọ̀ràn. Wọ́n máa sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ á máa pìtàn yẹn for the rest of àwọn ọmọ a máa sọ fún wọn. But in the end, posterity will judge every one of us. If you have been fighting for justice for Mohbad with a good heart, you will live to enjoy it afterwards. If you have been fighting for justice for Mohbad in a very bad way, shady way, hiding stuff, destroying justice for Mohbad, you will collect your own too. Guarantee. I am àsìkò ló ń dààmú ẹ̀dá. Tó yẹ pé a mọ àsìkò ni. A lot of things we will not do it. Àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ráràbò, tẹ́ ń parọ́ nínú justice for Mohbad yìí. They are trying to destroy people's name. I can guarantee you that you will not go scot-free. You might think you are catching cruise. You might think your mental health is on balance or whatever. You will reap every single thing that you have sown in this justice for Mohbad. No matter how you want to do it. Ojulo man pesi. When you start to chop the cane, you will be in your four corner. Ha! Ìwà mi ló ń dá mi lẹ́jọ́ yìí o. Because there's no way you're going to escape it. So, Iya Mohbad, the story given to you, you cannot finish it. Because you don't have that capacity, that ability. We all know it's a script. And I'm very sure that portion, you know, Subamana Lengelo, Abi, Amana Degufe, Emma J, Ifokore, Ati Eba Tutu, Ngbata kò bá tó. Torí pé you are a wicked woman. I'm not judging you, but with all I have seen, and we have even heard you saying, Iya Mohbad, I am disappointed in you. And I will say, people like Baba Loba, he's not a perfect man. He encourages and gives a single father or any other father to be responsible and be there for their children. Another lesson, my own kids, I will make sure with this case being a big case study for all young families or fathers and mothers to pick Ibikibi to Bati Tabawa. Protect and look after your children at all costs. No matter what. One Bamoto and Lomo King White Kaki and forward the Mumba Barati. And she yama. On protecting Kema Soro. Eleya te ve she lo son yen. E ma farabale she la len. Tí ò ní síná. No òkùnkùn le ti ma jẹ eleya yen nígbà tásìkò bá tó. The day you will actually leave this sinful world as well, alone in that your coffin. You will remember. You'll be recapping on what you have done, how you have failed this promising boy. What sin did Mohbad? What has he done to deserve all this? When he was alive, you failed him. Now he's no more, you're still failing him. Up until now, you're still failing him. And you were in labor, you pushed him out, you gave birth to that boy. Iya Mohbad. I'm giving you benefit of doubt that it is not ordinary eye that is happening right here. Honestly speaking. But before he got this worst, tí ó bá ń ṣe ojú lásán, Ọlọ́run ọlọ́jọ́ ẹni kó tú yín sílẹ̀ nínú ìdè tí wọ́n dè yín mọ́, nínú ìgbèkùn tí wọ́n dè yín mọ́, gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tẹ́ ti búra tẹ́ ti ṣe múlẹ̀ ayé níjọ́ yẹn nínú ilé yẹn. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin 13 lẹ ṣe ìmùlẹ̀ yẹn nínú ilé yẹn. Àwọn àfáà tó wá fá irun Mohbad ẹ̀jẹ̀ tẹ́ lù tẹ́ fi ṣe ìmùlẹ̀ yẹn. Nígbà tásìkò bá tó, gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa jẹ́ lọ́hùn nípìnlẹ̀ yẹn kankan. Torí pé ìkà, ẹni ibi, ẹni àjírí ní lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan àdàbí tí ẹ bá jẹ epo tí ẹ jẹ ata tí ẹ mú omi ọmọ yẹn ni nìkan lẹ máa bọ́ mbẹ̀. Justice for Mohbad, no going back. No going back. No matter what you do, no matter how you want to see it, tí àwọn kan bá dúró tó bá sinmi, àwọn kan máa dìde. Ọba májẹ̀mú ó ní tóun bá dé kò sí ẹni tó lè béèrè pé báwo lòun ṣe wá pẹ́ dé. Kò sígbà tí ó lè dé. Ó ní I will come like a thief in the midnight. Nígbà tí everybody bá ti ń sùn, akọ jìnnì gbìrì. There's nothing he cannot do. If he has said it, he will do it. Ojúlókọ̀ máa pẹ́ sí ni. That we will not get justice, you guys are joking. Ẹ lè dàrú. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí, you guys are planned. Ẹ kó àwọn èèyàn burúkú jọ sáàárín wa, wọ́n pọ̀ gan. Ẹ máa dálẹ̀, ó yá lọ ṣe léyìí, ó yá lọ ṣe léyìí. Ẹ má fún wọn sí mi. We will not let any of your shenanigans take us away from discussing justice for Mohbad. We are going to stand strong. And our faith will not be minus. We will hang in there until we finally get justice. And gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tí a bí nínú obìnrin tí ó ń gbọ́ wa ní wákàtí tó wà ní comment section ni o, tó dúró sí FYP ni o, àbí tó ń stream wa tí ẹ̀ ń da justice yìí rú, Ọlọ́run máa dàní àjò yín rú lẹ́yẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan, tọmọtọmọ, tẹbítẹbí, taratara. Gbogbo ibikíbi tí ẹ bá wà, tẹ́tí ń dáná ìbàjẹ́, inú ìka nínú justice for Mohbad yìí, ẹ pọ̀ gan. Wàláì tàláì, a mọ̀ pé ẹ pọ̀. Àwọn kan lè máa mọ̀ yín, bọ́ ẹ pọ̀. Àwọn aràn yín iṣẹ́ burúkú, ó di pẹ́ akínṣọ́ yín. I want to tell Baba Mohbad, I want to tell Baba Mohbad, Lagata is blocking us. Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ meet bàbá kẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀, ìwà ìkàlẹ̀ fẹ́ wù fún ni. I always pray one prayer. Ẹnikẹ́ni nínú justice for Mohbad yìí tó bá máa lò mí fún iṣẹ́ burúkú kọ́ ló ń bá mi túnú àṣírí ẹ̀. Tó bá pè mí kí n má rago mi gbé. Tó bá wá mi kó má rí mi. Tó bá fẹ́ rí mi gan, tó bá fẹ́ jáde kí mọ́tò mi má ṣiṣẹ́. Torí pé ìwà ìkà ní ẹ lọ pa ọmọ tí yín náà kẹ́ wá wo bó ṣe ń rí. Lè preach for him. We can't preach for you guys. We cannot tell you guys what to do. If you have not walked in that man's shoe, you will never, ever feel what that man is feeling. A childhood friend of mine, last 2 weeks ago, he is not in justice for Mohbad. He just called me on a video call. And he was smiling, crying and smiling, showing me his dead son on the bed. A 3-year-old boy. That just by, like right there. I was the first call. A 3-year-old boy. He was still with this boy a night before. They just noticed he was having temperature. That's it. And then he called me on a call. I was destabilized. And you know what he said to me? My boy has gone. Only child as well. Only child. Do we know what that guy will be going through right now? And I was checking on him every day. He said, Baba, what if I put the 20 nko, 21 nko, táwọn ti náwó, táwọn ti gbogbo ẹ̀ nko? Pé Ọlọ́run ló gbà, Ọlọ́run ló fáwọn ló gbà. He was trying to encourage himself. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ tí mo pick. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ti pé 20 nko, 21, 22. Mohbad is 26 years old. And the father lost him. Do you know how much painful that even is? And you come out dúró. And Baba was shaking. Baba is not shaking. Baba is not looking for justice. Everyone feel lomo. If you want rally, and they believe you will go scot-free with it. I'm just praying to Almighty God. When God of vengeance start with you, someone will be recording you, and it will be a topic on the TikTok like this, because that is what you guys deserve. Ikani, Ika. You guys are evil. If you abuse your Mohbad, why can we not abuse Baba Mohbad? Are you guys not using your brain? The man that was in his own house, JJ, and the woman that was in the house. How can you compare both together? Along gone, the God that created the world, he said, I created the world both good and bad. I in there. Tibiti radali aye. But along the God that we serve, that knows every one of us, he knows our intention even before we do anything. He will judge and he will take a vengeance of all these things you guys are doing to that man. He was there, he buried his son, he was the one that buried his son, he was a kinikon. And yet, all the videos, we did not even see that man there. Like I said, from September 13th, when Baba was interviewed in that house, outside by that soldier boy, or what did they call him? I have a screen record of that. The father was never there. And to all of you that was once with Baba, you came with bad intention. You want to exploit him. You want to use his death to make money. You want to use his death to do whatever you guys want to do. And the man, he might not be rich. But you know what? He's rich in the Lord. Because God gave him sense and brain. Wallahi, Baba is smarter than all of you. He's a wise man. Some people, God will give them money, will not give them sense. But him, Oluwa bami wo, Joseph Aloba. That you're going to spend on this earth, God will make you, He will grant you all your heart desires. Akpekoto jeun, kò ní ṣèbàjẹ́. Ẹ ti fi àárọ̀ sunkún, ẹ máa fi alẹ́ rẹ́rìn ní ayọ̀ ìdùnnú. That is how it will end. Because you deserve it. You are your father. I know how much I have done as a father myself. But for you, I adopt my cup. And that is still the strength that we are having. that people like you in the society are role models. When we all give birth to raise our children, there is no map, there is no script, there is no manual for it. We can never be perfect. We are just trying to do our best. You see, when the baby was crying, you don't know what he needs. Here you breastfeed him, here you give him something, you pamper him, you pat him. You don't know. There's nothing like script. We send them to school. We don't even know what is happening with them. We are just praying that God protect my children. What if doesn't tackle Nikoro, don't Nikakiri, trailer or Yaba? Baba. What are we gonna do? But Mohbad, all your pains will go away. Mohbad said it all. And then you go party away. I know there is a day. All my pain will go away. And you don't cough and call it. Because nígbà tó lọ tó wọnú òfurufú yẹn lọ ta tán padà tí ó gbọmọ aráyé ń dúpẹ́ tó ń dúpẹ́ pé a rí justice for we eventually find justice for Mohbad. Aloba was sitting on the throne. The name Aloba will be a great history in the Guinness Book of Record. Because you are a man, you are a father. It's a lesson for every one of us. Those other people calling themselves team whatever A or team B, I'm sorry for your life because you think you just come out, hey, hey, you are just lying, saying sort of things. Do not worry. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. Last. Every other person, everybody will chop breakfast. Whatever you have cooked is what you will be served. And you must finish it because you'll be hungry. You'll be thirsty to drink it. There's nothing we do in this justice for Mohbad or even in life as a whole that we will not reap what we sow. We will reap it. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, because some people wanted to drop some submissions. I think before they would have left or something. Maybe they want to sleep or get to work. Thank you very much for that beautiful submission and prayer. Also, I don't know if this other person is around now for his own live stream. Mr. Vengeance, please, you can go ahead and Vano. Go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Vengeance, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. To the generals and the gladiators, God shall bless you. God will bless us for all we do, and we will never lack. No weapon fashioned against us shall prosper in the mighty name of Jesus. It shall be well with us in Jesus' name. I just want to say a few things actually. First, Baba Mohbad has done remarkably well.
I'm sorry.
Mohbad has done remarkably well when you look at it. what sins Baba Mohbad has committed so far is that Baba Mohbad refused to allow Wumi and the other co-conspirators in the power of Mohbad to have a breathing space. Baba Mohbad refused to agree with the deal of the killers of his son. The sins Baba Mohbad has committed is he refused to remain silent and quiet concerning what purportedly led to the pie of his son. The sins Baba Mohbad has committed was and is Baba Mohbad was requesting for the DNA. The sins Baba Mohbad has committed was and is Baba Mohbad kept insisting that he needed to know what actually led to the untimely demise of his son. The sin he has committed was Baba Mohbad came to the public and started exposing the evil nature of Mohbad's girlfriend, which is Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo. The sins Baba Mohbad has committed was and is Baba Mohbad is challenging the paternity of Liam. Baba Mohbad is challenging the Lagos State Authority. Baba Mohbad is challenging the judicial system of Lagos State and Nigeria at large. Those are the sins Baba Mohbad have committed. Baba Mohbad have refused to allow the sleeping dog to lie concerning the pie of his son. That's the sin he has committed. Baba Mohbad refused to allow Iya Mohbad to go and bury Mohbad with Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo without finding the cause of his pie. That is one of the sins he has committed. Baba Mohbad told them in that police station that whosoever was responsible for embalming Mohbad should be prosecuted. That was and is one of the sins Baba Mohbad has committed. Baba Mohbad told the lawyer, when the lawyer was saying, let us share it. That is, lawyer of Mohbad, that the property, let us share it. But the fact that Baba Mohbad refused to agree to that, let us share it. That was and is the sin that Baba Mohbad has committed. So Baba Mohbad has committed a lot of sins I've highlighted and mentioned. So why would they not talk about him? Why will Wumi and Baba Liam, Pierce, Sherman, and all other unfortunate people, why would they not be angry and nurture great disdain against the personality of Baba Mohbad? To them, Mohbad's death should be in vain. To them, the killer of Mohbad should be walking free with no case hanging on her neck. To them, Mohbad does not deserve to have justice. To them, Baba Mohbad should not be speaking for his voice or fighting for justice for his boy. To them, Baba Mohbad should have forgotten that he had a son called Mohbad. To them, Baba Mohbad should have forgotten about the sacrifices he had made in nurturing that boy since childhood, after being delivered by this so-called fortunate woman called Iya Mohbad. To them, Baba Mohbad should not call the widow to questioning. Baba Mohbad should have prostrated for the widow, Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo, and thank her for buying his promising young son. To them, Baba Mohbad should be a slave to Baba Liam and Wumi, and shouldn't have taken his stand on the path of righteousness to continue to deliver his duty to Mohbad even after his demise. It is a duty of the parents to ensure that the children live a fulfilling life. However, the life of Mohbad was cut short, and then it becomes a duty for him to ask for what led to his crime. So those are the sins of Baba Mohbad. And Baba Mohbad has also committed sin in not allowing the merchandise, the business moguls, in the name of ATV and the rest, to monetize this death of his son. Is one of the sins he has committed. The sin he has committed is to tell these businessmen and women in justice for Mohbad that the most important thing is about finding the cause of death of Mohbad and not about fighting for his property. That's one of the sins he has committed. Those are the sins Baba Mohbad has committed. Do you understand? So I'm not surprised that they are talking ill about the man. I'm not surprised. You know, those that lack fatherly love, they will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who do not grow up to know their fathers will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those whose mothers cannot point to their biological fathers but gave their pregnancies to another man. Those whose fathers have 21 wives at home and 40 concubines outside that are highly irresponsible will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who have refused to accept a proper and normal upbringing from both parents will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who can buy their children and make them into ritual purposes will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who can buy their wives and their husbands, they will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those whose life are miserable and they are living in dejected status will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. The killers and the fires, they will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who are continuously giving their husbands bastards, those who have 7 children for 7 men, those who have sent their husbands to jail, those who are pouring hot water on their husbands will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those whose business ventures are their purpose, those that are saying, what do you bring to the table? They will put themselves on the table and say, we are the table. Those women that do not have any value to bring to a man's life, like Wumi, Cynthia Adebanjo, they can never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who has gone through school, but the school has not gone through them, they can never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those who had academic challenges because they are demented will never see anything good in Baba Mohbad. Those that wanted to turn churches of Mohbad to business ventures, but we stand against them, telling them no, it is wrong. They cannot see anything good in Baba Mohbad. And those are the people you will see on the other side criticizing and chastising Baba Mohbad. They are low life and they are miserables. Their lives are miserables. They have nothing worth emulations. And they will always stand against Baba Mohbad. Just like you have said, General Lagata, their karmas await them. Just like we have said, their posterities will judge them. Just like you have said, history will never be kind to them. Never be kind to them. Just like you have said, their future will ask them questions about the rules they are playing in the case of J4M. They cannot do it and go scot-free. Karma shall visit all of them. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I guess we should round off for now. Thank you all. Thank you all for the beautiful submission. To the gifters and the likers, I want to say thank you all. God bless you so much. I said I won't stay long. I'll stay till 5, but somebody told me they want yourself. So I want to say thank you to everyone for hanging with us. We all can go to Young Daddy's platform. I think it's live at the moment, so we can go there for a cruise moment. I think it should be playing music. I can't say, or analyzing or something. I don't know. But I said I was going to be here till 5. So I might be playing more. Take time in here. Enjoy. Mamilo Ranger, thank you so much for hanging with me and Barrister Laide, every one of you that were up here on the panel. I want to say thank you. Every commenters, gifters, we say thank you very much. God bless you all. And to every yes, Mr. Daddy Lloyd was here earlier on. Please, you can quickly make your submission. I think you wanted to speak earlier on, and I sent you the request. So please, quickly make your submission before we draw the curtain. Oh, Baba, Daddy Lloyd, I don't know what's wrong with your network. I really don't know what is wrong with your network. Can you hear me? Yeah, Daddy
Hello.
Lloyd, hi, welcome back. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm really battling with my network. And I don't know what happened actually. So I would love to do some contributions when Nagata was saying his own narration. And I want to make a comment about the Abobad. The comment is just this. And hold on. Let me ask myself, some. I need, even Naimuli, I want you to also give me an insight about the Corona inquest, how longevity of Corona inquest. I have been looking for a legal professional to explain it to me. I need for how, is it there? Is it there?
I don't know.
In an aspect of the and anyway, I want to ask you questions. For how long Corona inquest will take? Is it whether they find the result or whether they find the evidence or not? For how long? Is it 2 years? Is it in 1 year?
I don't think it should take
I've been looking for a lawyer to explain that to me. You said?
But I can't really say. It's likely that will tell us that one, but I feel that normal inquest shouldn't take. It's a fact finding this thing. If everybody do their job, it shouldn't within few months. It shouldn't stay this long. But then when the case is completed, it might take a while. It will take that's I feel it might take more than that. The fact finding it then. And that's why autopsy toxicology is done. And DNA, I used to say something then that is one of the very best how do I put it now? Test, yes. That helps with investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, DNA is one of the very good ones that help with investigation of case on homicide cases. So, but for now, on this mobile phone, we don't know how long they want to stay. I'll take. I don't know if Barrister Lady is back. Barrister Lady, are you there? Barrister Lady, you cannot be at two places at the same time.
When I was in school, my lecturer was, you can't be here and be there. Shida you're there. Don't mind me.
But I hope you have climbed a mountain because most times you used to be in Sabisa Forest. Hope you have climbed very huge.
That place is bigger than Lagos, and I left Lagos for Sambisa, but it's fine. just for good things. Yeah, Molly, next, thank you. We just need to continue to, hammer on this.
Did you hear the question? I would
like to. You actually went to. I went to. So
that means, you see, that the Lord was asking. I know, because the moment you already say thank you, and church. When pastor will be preaching, the person just wake up and say hallelujah or amen. When they don't talk now.
I did school.
I know. I catch you.
What did he ask?
So he was asking that how long should inquest take? Like the period should inquest, how long should it take in a legal way? Should it stay this long or longer or something?
It shouldn't stay this long.
But I was like, if it's a fact finding, it shouldn't stay long, at least few months.
Yeah. Fact finding shouldn't take too long. Yeah.
And I said,
it's not a proper court. It's not like they don't gather evidences and gather who to prosecute. Yeah, it shouldn't take long because definitely if you are doing corona, that means those the witnesses that witnessed the thing that happened will be telling the court what actually happened. So to help them to gather evidences to nail the culprit. And in this case, those that should be giving us the evidences, they're not willing to talk. They're not willing to what happened. And again, as we said earlier on, the nurse also have been there even before any other person. But how we started the kangaroo inquest, and as Iba would say, they didn't expect it's going to be like this. And now they are running a scatter. But normally, we should have ended this inquest and should have gone to the main court and see how it pans out. But how it will pan out. But it's sad that maybe, as some people say, the power that be. I don't know the power that be. I don't know them. We don't know them. But normally, inquest should have closed in 6 months. Honestly, max should be 6 months. Because we can gather evidence. Maybe we have like twice in a month, or every month we're having inquest. Can you imagine we're having inquest every month? Let's say every inquest. You took the sample in September by autopsy and toxicology. For autopsy and toxicology, we come back in 10 weeks. Right? Let's say this way you will take 10 weeks to return. 10 weeks is 2 months, 2 weeks, right? So within that 10 months, 2 weeks, when the sample was taken and the inquest started in November or October, that means when you bring the nurse the first time, you bring those in the house, let's say 5 or 3 people in the house. Then you bring the person that came to the house last, which is Abamubad. He was the one that should be coming last, not even came first, because he was not in the house. Then the police would come and talk. How did they get out their evidences? Then we are going to read autopsy and toxicology. You understand what I'm saying? That I would have heard from the nurse initially. You understand what I'm saying? Then afterwards, we will not get, if Baba Mohbad is not countering, because Baba Mohbad will be the person that will make the inquest to last longer like this, or to be stretched, because he'll be asking or demanding for his own private autopsy, which must be read again in the inquest. Yes, but now they are the one. It took them how many months? Like 6 months to give us their own autopsy and toxicology, which is not supposed to be so. They also have read the autopsy even after. That means before the nurse came, the nurse should have been cross-examined before they even read their own autopsy.
Thank you.
But it's not really wrong. It came inconclusive, and the nurse is here to speak. That is damning, and that is ridiculous at this point in time.
Yeah.
Because
and I think, what do you think about team? We're talking, sorry to interject, we're talking about the legal team. Don't you think the legal team are doing right by saying they want to interview the nurse first? So it's good they should interrogate the nurse first before they read about
we need to interview. Thank you. So we need to cross-examine the nurse before we can even say this is our autopsy and toxicology. If it is even ready. I don't know if it is ready. I don't know about it. But if it is ready, let's keep it. The nurse must be cross-examined. I understand people they say, oh, she go to court, she go to high court. Fair enough. I know people are tired. It is energy sapping.
But who do they want them to prosecute? Those that are rushing are the people that know that we are getting close to the real truth and about to, even the government are seeing that there is no place they can, cover up anymore. This loophole is everywhere. So they don't want those people persecuted. You don't want to prosecute wrong people, then they will not cancel. No way. Leave it.
Because me personally, I will be sad if we are going to the high court and we only have just 3 suspects. Domingo, I feel cry.
In fact, we have more than 3.
I will just deactivate TikTok and I'll just go move on with my life because all this analysis is in vain if that happens. But we don't want that to happen. That's why the nurse must come to the inquest and then going to the high court, then the prosecutors and the police, DPP, and also about mobile legal team, we're watching closely how they want to do what they want to do. Because we are not satisfied. We are going to do some other things. We might not be able to see that on air. But again, so many things need to be done. The legal team know what to do. They've been briefed, as far as I'm concerned, and Barrister Shitu was briefed before he got the brief for Rahul. They call this brief. He has gotten the brief. He has gotten, what is in his purview on what to do. Go to the inquest just so you just know, okay, she continue about this of no, okay, he will go to the court and know what they'll be asking and the likes of direction and the likes. But again, it's sad that the nurse has not been cross-examined and the autopsy and toxicology has been read. What about the state one? But again, who made that same mistake? We will never read that. The nurse was come to home and tell us how she met Mohbad. Was it through Mohbad you injected? Where did it come from? Did it come from upstairs down to downstairs? How was it feeling? These are the questions that we asked. And what kind of injection was given? Who told you you have to pay this injection? What time did it come? And so many questions we asked. The question they will ask her is going to contradict the CTC we've been reading. That is on God. That is on fact. No matter how you hide that, no matter how they won't do raba. So many things are been lined up. From spending charts to the nurse and DJ Bami charts spending have been circulating on social media, and also the nurse coming in, we will get to see everything. There's no place to hide. There's no place to hide. It's a clear thing. We are dealing with time here. This is the simplest. I always say this is the simplest homicide case ever. Why I said it, there's a chain of events from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday to Saturday to Wednesday when it was buried. We have things that happen with time and date. We've been saying phone forensic is a must. That is not my job. That is the job of the state to do. It is not my job anymore. I should not be bothered with that. That should have cleared everything. What happened on Sunday? What time did they get home? You can track everything when they get home. What happened between 8:54 a.m. and 1:16 p.m. on Monday? What happened? These are clear things that we should be analyzed, and these are things that the state and the police should be talking about, rather than chasing shadows. You can't be chasing shadows because this is clear now. You must, you should have cross-examined the nurse before the autopsy and toxicology was read at the inquest, and that is the red flag. As my wonderful Temi Omolong is wrote in the comment section. Is a red flag, and that is why we need to continue to hammer on the nurse. It is very important. It's a must. We said autopsy and toxicology. Private one is a must. It was granted. Kudos to everyone that was talking about it. Kudos to the Baba Muwaze legal team for fighting for that. It's very, very important. At this juncture, we must be vigilant. The inquest must continue. That is why some of us, you see the kind of venom and we are spitting during the whole Ada Universe stuff. We're doing the accountability, fair enough. But what they did by stepping in the inquest doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And let's see what happens next week on the 14th ahead. we go into the High Court again, which they countersued them, or the petition, they replied them via the court. I'm talking about the Lagos State government. It's none of our own concern. I'm so concerned. Baba Lega team is not. They are not aware of this. They are the one doing that, and that's why I was against the caller or the lawyer that called Bukisi when she was saying the order of certiorari. I wouldn't want our own lawyer to be countering it. Let them do that. So it looks like we are the ones stopping Bankona and Smith. It's strictly the Lagos State and magistrate.
That's what I was saying. Sorry to interject. That's what I was saying. Baba should not associate himself with them.
Exactly. It's not about concern. Let them deal with them, and we will do our own thing legally. If they want to come in, we've told them, the magistrate have told them, you can observe, as they've said, international observer, I mean, they might observe. We too are observing. So people go to court, namely, the PNP, Guexi, and a host of others, Mweni KG, Ayoka, even Uwoniguku. Some of these guys are Arifa West to Veron. They go to court. They're also observers. They never said they want to be part of the entire legal process. They're just observing, and they've done one or two things. Because some of us we are not have the opportunity of going to the inquest, but they are representing us as far as this is concerned. This case is concerned. So let's continue to watch out and look out for what happens next week on the 14th, and hopefully, I'm still hopeful. We might have an inquest, maybe one or two this year. But if not, tough luck. Sadly.
Thank you, guys, for riding. Thank you so much. So I was going to draw the curtain. Thank you, everyone, for hanging around. God bless you all. If you have video or something you want us to analyze on justice for Mohbad, we all can break it down together, try to understand what is being said. You get. So from now, we can all go to your daddy's platform.
Yeah, thank you so much, Naimuli. Wonderful job. N'Golo Kante, it's been long I called you that name. If you know N'Golo Kante, he was everywhere. He's a midfielder for Chelsea, and he was always everywhere, tackling. We were only tackling the opponent and then breaking and play. If you know about football, you go breaking play. When you break play, you take the ball off the opponent and you counter. You send the passes to your attacking midfielders and your strikers to score. That was his job. It was very short. He's like maybe 5'5". His height, but he was everywhere doing all the things in the midfield. And thank you for what you do. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone. The commenters, the gladiators, and the generals. We will continue to stand firm. I'm glad. I'm 100% glad. You're with me on this. We are on the same team. When I say the same team, not that we are in one team, that we are in the legal team. I'm saying we are aligned together. We disagree, but most of my disagreements we deal off.
Quran, this is my Quran. Bible lele tó bá jẹ́ pé Christian ni yín. Méjèèjì ni mo gbé wá fún yín. Ó yẹ yín kan tí mo sọ. Ó dà kọ́ tí lọ́ máa fi ń ṣe tàwọn babaláwo. Mi ò lọ tí ń bì ni. Ṣó yẹ yín? Ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí ò ṣe wípé wọ́n lọ sọ̀rọ̀. Báwo ni Karimot ṣe mọ̀? Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀ fún. Karimot ló gbé síta.
1.9 viewers. These guys power tap. Ẹgbẹ́ wa dé 1 million ẹjọ́.
Sister mi, continue, Mama Sita. Gbẹnu sí máìkì.
Kùránì lélẹ̀. Àyàwó ló fẹ́ kí n kà fún ẹ ń bẹ̀ òun rè. Ìwọ tó ní kí open ẹ̀ ṣoṣá àtìrì. Àbí ṣó jọ ìwé school English and kìíní lélẹ̀ English and Arabic.
Mama Sita ẹ fà wọ́n yẹn lẹ̀. Wọ́n jà ta súyà inú ta wọn.
Ẹ sọ fún ìyá Mohbad ó mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo sọ kó yẹ kúrò ọmọ voice note tájọ ṣe 3-way call ó wà lẹ̀. But ẹ jẹ́ kó let go kí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa lọ kò sí kan tó pọ̀ nù. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ló sọ ọ̀rọ̀. Ìwọ́dẹ̀ ló gbé lọ fún Karimot. Kò sí kan tó kàn mí nínú ẹ̀.
So mo pé mo sọ pé ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
British, please send your request, please.
So ẹ má sọ pé wọ́n kúrò ọmọ yín, àwọn wo ló kúrò ọmọ yín? The time and date and conversation show irọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé Wùmí pè mí ni Wùmí ò mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ ni? Wọ́n ìtẹ́bí fún pé Wùmí ló sọ fún mi. Òun rèé ládùn last ló kọ́kọ́ pè mí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo táìmù fún yín ní 5:30 something. Kẹ́yìn tó wá pè mí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ sórí WhatsApp mi. Ẹ má dùrú mọ́ Wùmí, mo sọ fún yín pé Wùmí ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Because ẹ máa fẹ́ wà wíjàre, ẹ máa fẹ́ rojọ́ ẹ kíní kan ìgbà kan ẹ̀yin kọ́ náà ṣe fídíò tẹ́ ẹ̀ sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí ládùn last ni. Òun lé lé lórí fóònù mi, mo ń bọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún mi wọ́n mẹ́rin. Òun kọ́ lélẹ̀ kọ́ọ̀lù tèmi àti ládùn last ṣì kọ́kọ́ ṣe lélẹ̀. Mi sọ alukuraani mi rèé. Quran rèé, òun rèé, this is my Quran. Bible lélẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé Kírísítẹ́nì ni yín. Méjèèjì ni mo gbé wá fún yín. Ó yẹ yín kan tí mo sọ. Ó dà kọ́ tí lọ́ máa fi ń ṣe tàwọn babaláwo. Mi ò lọ tí ń bì ni. Ṣó yẹ yín? Ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí ò ṣe wípé ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ sọ̀rọ̀. Báwo ni Karimot ṣe mọ̀? Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀ fún. Karimot ló fẹ́ síta.
1.9 viewers. These guys power tap. Ẹgbẹ́ wa dé 1 million ẹjọ́.
Sister mi, continue, Mama Sita. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sí máìkì.
Kùránì lélẹ̀. Àyàwó ló fẹ́ kí n kà fún ẹ ń bẹ̀ òun rè. Ìwọ tó ní kí open ẹ̀ ṣoṣá àti rè. Àbí ṣójọ ìwé skúlù ẹ̀ English and kìíní lélẹ̀ English and Arabic.
Mama Sita ẹ fà wọ́n yẹn lẹ̀. Wọ́n jata súyà inú ta wọn.
Ẹ sọ fún ìyá Mohbad ó mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo sọ kó yẹ kúrò ọmọ voice note àjọṣe 3-way call ó wà lẹ̀. But ẹ jẹ́ kó let go kí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa lọ kò sí kan tó kàn mí. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ló sọ ọ̀rọ̀. Ìwọ́dẹ̀ ló gbé lọ fún Karimot. Kò sí kan tó kàn mí nínú ẹ̀. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé mo sọ pé ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o?
British, please send your request, please.
So ẹ má máa sọ pé wọ́n kúrò ọmọ yín, àwọn wo ló kúrò ọmọ yín? The time and date and conversation show irọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé Wùmí pè mí ni Wùmí ò mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ ni? Wọ́n ìtẹ́bí fún pé Wùmí ló sọ fún mi. Òun rèé ládùn last ló kọ́kọ́ pè mí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo táìmù fún yín ní 5:30 something. Kẹ́yìn tó wá pè mí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ sórí WhatsApp mi. Ẹ má dùrú mọ́ Wùmí, mo sọ fún yín pé Wùmí ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Because ẹ máa fẹ́ wà wíjàre, ẹ máa fẹ́ rojọ́ ẹ kíní kan ìgbà kan ẹ̀yin kọ́ náà ṣe fídíò tẹ́ ẹ̀ sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí ládùn last ni. Òun lé lé lórí fóònù mi, mo ń bọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún mi wọ́n mẹ́rin. Òun kọ́ lélẹ̀ kọ́ọ̀lù tèmi àti ládùn last ṣì kọ́kọ́ ṣe lélẹ̀. Mi sọ alukuraani mi rèé. Quran rèé, òun rèé, this is my Quran. Bible lélẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé Kírísítẹ́nì ni yín. Méjèèjì ni mo gbé wá fún yín. Ó yẹ yín kan tí mo sọ. Ó dà kọ́ tí lọ́ máa fi ń ṣe tàwọn babaláwo. Mi ò lọ tí ń bì ni. Ṣó yẹ yín? Ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí ò ṣe wípé ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ sọ̀rọ̀. Báwo ni Karimot ṣe mọ̀? Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀ fún. Karimot ló fẹ́ síta.
1.9 viewers. These guys power tap. Ẹgbẹ́ wa dé 1 million ẹjọ́.
Sister mi, continue, Mama Sita. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sí máìkì.
Kùránì lélẹ̀. Àyàwó ló fẹ́ kí n kà fún ẹ ń bẹ̀ òun rè. Ìwọ tó ní kí open ẹ̀ ṣoṣá àti rè. Àbí ṣójọ ìwé skúlù ẹ̀ English and kìíní lélẹ̀ English and Arabic.
Mama Sita ẹ fà wọ́n yẹn lẹ̀. Wọ́n jata súyà inú ta wọn.
Ẹ sọ fún ìyá Mohbad ó mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo sọ kó yẹ kúrò ọmọ voice note àjọṣe 3-way call ó wà lẹ̀. But ẹ jẹ́ kó let go kí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa lọ kò sí kan tó kàn mí. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ló sọ ọ̀rọ̀. Ìwọ́dẹ̀ ló gbé lọ fún Karimot. kò sí nǹkan tó kàn mí nínú ẹ̀. So mo pé mo sọ pé ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
British, please send your request, please.
So ẹ má sọ pé wọ́n kúrò ọmọ yín, àwọn wo ló kúrò ọmọ yín. There's time and date and conversation. Ṣé irọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé Wùmí pè mí ni Wùmí ò mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ ni? Why tell me pé Wùmí ló sọ fún mi?
And the new law when Germany just passed, if you dey live for Germany, for some other European countries. So the new update when